Okay, hey guys, how's it going? I'm going to be showing you how to put on your 345 SEBA brake onto your X2R frame that comes onto the FR3 skate. So what you're going to need is at least one Allen wrench. I use two normally. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take the wheels off the skate. So go ahead and take off the back two wheels from the skate, and this is where we'll be attaching the brake. I'm using the left skate since it's my demo skate that I have on my wall in the office, so it's just more convenient for me to do this on the left. If you're attaching to the right or left, it doesn't matter, the brake goes on both sides. So once you get done taking off the wheels, it should look like this. Now you're going to want to open your parts pack for the brake, and this is what should be inside. You should get two long axles that are two pieces, and then we'll get two axles that are smaller that come with four little screws, and these little screws go into the front and the back of the axle. So this is the ones we're going to be using. We're going to put these to the side and just keep those because that goes to another frame. So this is all the parts you're going to need for this. You're also going to have some spacers in here. Not spacers, I'm so sorry. Some washers in here. I'm not going to use the washers just because it's going to save me some time. And we're going to go ahead and attach this brake. So the first thing we're going to do is bring the skate over and take the wheel. Put the wheel in like we're going to do it normally. And then we're going to go ahead and put in this small little, here, give me a second. We're going to go ahead and put in the small axle into the normal hole. We're going to throw this in here. Then we're going to take our Allen and we're going to screw it in like we would the other axle, just like normal. Just like that. Don't make it too crazy tight. You don't want to strip the threads. And as you can see right here, you can see the opening. Now, this little screw right here, this one is going to screw into that hole. And it's also going to screw into the front right here. So, next step we're going to do is we're going to put on the other wheel on the back. So, take your wheel, put it in the direction you want to go. Take your other little small axle, spin your skate around because this is going to enter on the other side, so it will seat better. Go ahead and place this right inside there. Go ahead and push it down a little bit so it's somewhat flush with the frame. It's not going to be perfect, but it's definitely going to work. This doesn't screw in since there's no threading. There's no threading in this hole over here, so it's not going to screw in, but it is going to seat a little bit into the frame so it doesn't move at all. So our next step is going to be taking our frame and we're just going to slide it on like normal. Okay, now what I like to do next is, before I start tightening anything down, I like to put in all of my little screws and put them in finger tight, not anything too crazy. Go ahead and do that on the first axle that you put it in. Finger tight. And then go ahead and tighten it down right here on the front. Be sure not to put it on too crazy tight, but tighten up to where it's still going to give the back of the frame some movement, so we can go ahead and adjust that. Alright, so once that's good, we can, should have made it looser. We can move the frame and position it better. There we go. And position the back hole onto, right there, onto the axle. So when you're doing this, you have to start with the back of the axle. So the head of the axle is right here, as you can see, and then this is the back part of the axle right over there. So you take your screw and you go ahead and put it in here. Screw it in. Now, since this axle isn't screwed into anything, it's gonna rotate when you screw. So you take one Allen and you put it in to hold it like this. And then you take your other Allen and you put it in on the screw and you tighten it like that. So this one will keep the axle from moving and this one tightens it. So now the brake is tight on this side. Then we take our other one and we put it into the head right there. And we do the same thing. We take our axle, and since it's already tight on the other side, it means the brake axle isn't going to move, so we can just go ahead and tighten it like this. So try not to over tighten these, they'll strip somewhat easily on the frame. And go ahead and tighten all the other bolts for the frame, all the little screws. And everything should be good. Everything will be spinning. The brake is now attached. It's not moving. The back wheel isn't moving. This isn't moving. And it's sturdy and ready to go. You can go ahead and brake as much as you like. All right, so there you go. That's how you attach your FR3 X2R frame with one of the 345 SEBA brakes.